Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Kai Jackson. Tonight we're examining new data from the Department of Juvenile Services about young offenders. Oh, that data shows Maryland relies heavily on GPS monitoring as an alternative to detention. 274 juveniles are under 24/7 surveillance, up 22% from last year. But how effective is that surveillance? Well, according to DJS's own data, 1 in every 5 youth under GPS monitoring reoffends. And residents are now voicing frustration about repeat young offenders.
We want answers.
We are not safe. We walk to and from our cars. We're attacked with children.
Well, Fox 45's Keith Daniels joins us live tonight with one expert's take on those new numbers coming out of DJS. Keith.
Well, Kai, we're taking a closer look at a particular key data point. It focuses on the number of young offenders detained by the Department of Juvenile Services. And tonight, pushback from a key law enforcement expert. Tonight, taking a closer look at the numbers in the quest to control juvenile offenders. The issue highlighted in Southeast Baltimore at a town hall-like meeting Thursday, where residents voiced frustration over ongoing juvenile crime and the lack of transparency from authorities.
When you tell us there's 50 kids that are the same ones that keep doing the bad things, well, what are we doing about that?
How many have been arrested? How many on ankle monitors? How many released on ankle monitors?
Questions aimed at Betsy Fox Tolentino, acting secretary of the Department of Juvenile Services.
I do have the numbers you asked for in my folder. We can talk after the meeting. All those numbers are actually on our website too.
But we've obtained numbers that are not on the website, which only has the most recent data from fiscal year 2024. We followed up with DJS asking for more updated numbers. Among what we learned, the number of total youth in detention. As of October 5th this year, that number, 253, 77 in Baltimore City. Compared to last year, the total number of youth in detention this same time last year, 255, 70 in Baltimore City. The numbers almost exactly the same. Not much of a difference since the push to crack down on juvenile crime. Sergeant Betsy Smith,
the public has the right to demand change,
who's with the National Police Association, with what those numbers mean from her law enforcement professional point of view.
When you use the word crackdown, we're going to crack down on juvenile crime. I would expect to see those numbers up by at least a third. When the stats are nearly identical to the stats last year, it would indicate to me that there's really no crackdown. But again, we have got to look at the numbers of reported crime. One of the things that, again, we are seeing around the country is that people just aren't bothering to report crime.
Well, the acting DJS secretary says with strategies from BPD and work from the Baltimore City State's Attorney's Office, she believes the agency has made some, quote, amazing strides with the numbers going in the right direction. We're live tonight. Keith Daniels, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.